I honestly can't believe that creating a better life was just a few simple habits away. I spent 19 years of my life just drifting. Like, seriously, 6 or 7 months ago, I was just a procrastinating girl with these massive, overwhelming goals. I'd wake up and tell myself, today, I'm going to study for hours, work out, learn a new skill, pick up a new language, write, read, and so on. But I ended up doing absolutely nothing. I realized that the act of just planning all those big things in my head was giving me this fake hit of satisfaction. My brain felt full from the planning, so I didn't feel the need to actually do the work. I was feeding myself the dopamine without any of the effort. Then I finally stopped the cycle. I realized I needed small, consistent habits that actually moved the needle. These aren't trendy hacks, they're real grounded shifts. And since this channel is all about self growth, mindset, and my occasional yaps, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and check out my other videos for things you probably won't find elsewhere. Let's get into it. So, the first thing that I added was journaling. I used to think this was super cringe, but it's actually a necessary brain dump. Your brain is a processor, not a storage unit. When you're stressed, your thoughts loop. Journaling gets them out of your head so they stop taking up RAM. But here's the game changer. I started using my journal to set actual directions. I don't just write feelings. I write down exactly what I need to do that day, realistically. You need direction, not just thinking. When you map out your day on paper, you stop wandering. And then I finish with radical gratitude. I write down everything I'm thankful for, even the tiny stuff. It tells the universe, I see the abundance here. And suddenly, more good stuff starts flowing your way. The first one was for the mind, so the second is for your physical body. This body is the only vehicle you have for this entire lifetime. It wasn't built to be slumped over a desk or buried in a chair for 14 hours a day. You have to take care of it if you actually want it to last. So, you don't have to work out to get a perfect shape or a specific body. Just move to take care of your body. I go for a 30-minute walk every single day. No phone, no podcast, no music, just me, the rhythm of my feet, and the air. It's grounding. When you move, you aren't just burning energy, you're clearing out the mental stagnation. It's a non-negotiable way to say, I care about this life enough to look after the vessel I'm living in. The third one was the biggest game changer, realizing that my thoughts are literally the blueprints for my life. People think life happens to them and they just react, but it's a two-way street. Your internal state predicts your external reality. Think about how you would feel after buying your dream car. You would feel successful and excited, right? If you can hold that exact feeling now, before the car even exists, you're basically broadcasting a frequency that makes that outcome inevitable. That's why I am so disciplined now. I never say things I don't want to happen out loud. I don't vent about failure. I talk about the success I'm building. Your words are commands, and your brain is listening. So stop ordering things you don't want. Number 4 is reading. I wasn't a reader. I hated the forced reading in school, so for a long time, I thought I wasn't just a book type. But reading isn't a task. It's an intellectual cheat code. It's the fastest way to download the best lessons of someone else's life into your own brain. If a book feels like a chore, throw it away. Do not force it. If it's not hitting, find one that does. When you find the right book, it doesn't just give you information, it reconstructs how you see the world. It teaches you how to think, not just what to think. It gives you the tools to solve problems you haven't even encountered yet. Finally, the habit that shocked me is strategic boredom. I was so sick of my screen time, checking my phone 100 times a day. It was frying my brain. So I started forcing myself to sit still for 20 minutes a day, just staring at a wall. It feels super awkward at first because your brain is addicted to constant dopamine. But if you push through that, that's where the magic is. Those 20 minutes of silence are worth more than hours of mindlessly scrolling for inspiration. In that silence, your best ideas finally have room to breathe. I realized things in those quiet 20 minutes that I had not even processed in years. It's necessary. You can't hear your own intuition if you're always listening to someone else's content. Honestly, none of this is rocket science. It's just the boring daily stuff people aren't willing to do. If you're my age and you're feeling stuck, don't try to change everything at once. Just pick one of these and stay consistent for a week. The results will shock you. Let me know in the comments which one you're starting with. I'd love to hear how it goes. Thanks for watching.